coming to you with what's hopefully going to be a fetch find for skincare. I have decided to up the ante and dive all in and try a variety of new products. My skin really feels like it has changed a lot since my second pregnancy. I had my son about 8 months ago, and I just feel like my skin is different. I'm in a different place with my skin, so I want to try some new things. I've already done one video where you guys saw a bunch of the products from The Ordinary that I got. Now I've also got a few items from Glow Recipe that I'm going to be putting to the test as well. Now I do want to share, I have not been unhappy with my recent skincare. I was using products from an MLM that I actually did sell as a side hustle. However, even though I wasn't unhappy, I think part of the fun of being alive right now, what a time to be alive, is that there's tons of different stuff that we can try. There's so many different things available. As our skin changes too, it's okay to try new things. You can always go back to something too. So if you find that trying something, especially after you've given it a solid week or two, doesn't seem to be working well for your skin, okay, go back to what was working for you and then feel free to try again something different down the road. So a little background on my skin. I used to be incredibly acne prone. As a result of Accutane and good skincare, especially taking better care of my skin recently, or in recent years, I should say, I've become a lot less acne prone, but I would still argue that I am prone to breakouts. My skin tends to be oily, but I notice again, as I'm getting a little bit older, it's not as oily as it once was. I also am wearing a lot less makeup lately. With the global pandemic, being home for a year, between working from home and then being home on leave with my son, I just don't wear makeup as much as I used to. I still love it. I still love makeup. I still love playing with it, using it, trying new things, but I'm just not using it as frequently or as much quantity wise. So normally on a regular day for me, I'm wearing skincare, of course, concealer, mascara, maybe a touch of blush, and setting powder, just to kind of blur some of the fine lines and stuff. I very rarely wear a full face anymore. I very rarely wear foundation anymore. It's just kind of the nature of the beast now. So I really want to up the ante with skincare. I really want to try out some new things. So hopefully what I'm about to show you will become fetch finds that I can say are tried and true. For now, they're new for me, and I'm excited to share them with you. So we're going to start off. I already have cleansed my face. I used the CeraVe wash I shared in a previous video. You can check out the details there. So not a new face wash, something that I have been using for a little bit, really been liking. I use the one for oily skin, because even though my skin is getting less oily, it's still arguably more oily than dry. So that is what I've been using to wash my face, loving it so far. So I'm gonna go in with a toner. So this is one of the new things that I recently purchased from Sephora. So this is Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow PHA and BHA Pore Tight Toner. It's a hydrating and pore refining toner. So just to mention a couple of things that it notes on the front of the box, it has hyaluronic acid. It's in everything, y'all. It's got cactus water, willow bark. I want to see how high in the ingredient list is like watermelon actually listed. So you've got the cactus extract. Oh, and then watermelon. Okay, so it's actually up there. So watermelon fruit extract is very high and list, and then glycerin, hyaluronic acid. Okay, great. So just taking a quick glance, I'm really loving the ingredients. I did kind of glance at this before I ordered, but after some research, I was pretty sure I was getting this. Anyway, so this is the toner. Now, one thing I'll say I love is the directions on the boxes that I'm going to share with you. They're like really specific and they tell you what to do. Even if your skin type is different. If you have oily skin, do this. If you have dry skin, do this. If you're going to wear this with makeup, do this. Huge fan of that. Love the details. So first off, for this one, it says, after cleansing the AM and PM, dispense formula into palms and gently press into face and neck until fully absorbed. You can also apply with a cotton pad. I read some people noted that when they used this, they felt like they lost a lot of product whenever they applied it to a cotton pad. So I'm gonna try with my hands. Normally I would be a cotton pad user, but it would also help cut down on waste, which is great for the earth. So little stopper in there, first time opening up. Let's see, I'm a little anxious about the watermelon smell. I'm not a huge fan of like candy watermelon and cheap watermelon perfumes and lotions. I'm really hoping it'll be subtle. That's what I heard it is. Okay, it really is very subtle. It really is like watermelon water. Okay, so I'm gonna dispense to my hands a little bit here. Can always grab more, I don't wanna overdo it. Feels kind of even more like cucumber because the melon is so subtle. Feels really nice going onto my skin. I can see why they say you'll feel like you lose some product if you apply this with a cotton pad, because I do feel like it's absorbing pretty quickly. Feels really nice though. Really nice on the skin. I could see this feeling especially great after it's been in the refrigerator for a little bit. Why am I choking myself? I keep doing this. Okay. So I'm gonna give that just a second to absorb, and we go ahead and start reading about the next two products from the Glow Recipe line that I purchased. Move that one over, help me keep track. Okay, so next, and I'm super excited about this. Okay, so this is the Watermelon Glow Niacinamide Dew Drops for ultimate glow and brightening. Of course, the packaging is so pretty. We do like the 2000 YouTube influencer thing with my hand. Anyway, so I'm very excited about this. James Walsh, if you guys are familiar with him on YouTube, he said when he used this, that this is how he just wishes his skin could always look whenever he uses this. So I'm very excited. This is the one that also has some really detailed information on the product and how to use it. So it says how to use for a maximum glow. So on a no makeup day, apply 1 to 2 pumps as the last step of the entire routine. When wearing makeup, evenly distribute formula on fingertip and gently pat on the high points of the face in a tapping motion on top of makeup. For a glossy eye look, dab a pea-sized amount to the center of the eyelid and blend out. Okay, I'm not wearing makeup today, but it also says in the next thing, how to use for a natural glow. So let's start with the natural glow and we can work our way up to this whole maximum glow thing. So how to use for a natural glow. As a priming step, apply 1 to 2 pumps as the last step in your skincare routine before makeup, okay? Mix 1 to 2 pumps with foundation for a glow finish. Can also be used as a brightening serum step. That's more what I'm thinking I'll be using this for. Apply 1 pump before moisturizer to get long-lasting glowing results. Okay, so lots of info there, but I want to give you all the whole spiel. All right, so let's take off the cap. Okay, so it's got a little pump, and it says 1 pump for what we're doing today. So let me get it going for the first time. All right, I got my 1 pump. So that's what they say is to use 1 pump. For the look that I'm trying to achieve. Make sure I really get under my eyes, cheeks, forehead. So it feels nice. I think you guys can hopefully see this bit of shine, kind of like a dewy glossy thing, you know, that it promises. Very good closing that left eye thing. I don't know why I do that. It's like I want to see, but I don't want to see. Okay, so it feels great, first off, going on in the skin. And I forgot, let's go back and look at some of the ingredients real quick. So, of course, water, propanediol, probably totally butchered that, glycerin, and then niacinamide. Good, I'm glad that that's high up in the list because that is one of the ingredients that I'm especially looking for that's gonna give my skin that brightening, hopefully help to eliminate some of the dark spots I have from scarring, hopefully maybe even brighten up that under eye area, all the good things, okay? So that is the Watermelon Glow Niacinamide Dew Drops. I like that it says to only use 1 pump for the look that I'm going for because I don't want to have to use a lot of product at once if not necessary, since of course, you know, you want things to last as long as possible, especially whenever they're not cheap. This wasn't crazy expensive, but it wasn't cheap either. I think for all 3 of the products that you're going to see, I spent just under $100, and that was with a coupon discount code on Sephora. So, all right. That was the Watermelon Glow Niacinamide Dew Drops. So pretty. Again, the watermelon it's subtle. It's not anything that's gonna hit you and you're gonna be like, oh my God, Andrea, ew. I don't do cheap watermelon candy smells. Not my thing. Okay, so another example of how the products will break things down for you by skin type, and another reason why I love it so much already. For oily to combo skin, moi, Use as a moisturizer. Smooth a pea-sized amount onto skin after serum morning and night. So I did my serum because I'm using my niacinamide dew drops as my serum in this lineup here. And this is the Watermelon Glow Pink Juice Moisturizer. Hydrating and soothing. So for oily skin, I read what to do. I'm going to put that on after my serum. Gently pat it in until fully absorbed. Can also be mixed with foundation to add a subtle radiance. Now for my dry skin ladies, use it as a serum. And it says to apply a pea-sized amount onto clean toned skin in place of serum morning and night. You can layer a rich cream on top like their Banana Souffle Moisture Cream, which I'm super interested in. Didn't buy it this time around, but we shall see if it ends up being something I buy in the long run. Okay, so Watermelon Glow Pink Juice Moisturizer. All of these containers are glass. Yeah, they're all glass, so FYI. Careful if you purchase, but they're so pretty. Packaging is great. So now it says, yeah, pea-sized amount. So pump. Of course, like I said, my face was already clean before I started this, and I washed my hands. So I'm doing 2 pumps, which that's more than a pea, but we're gonna go with a little extra here. Maybe a little extra. So again, nice, subtle watermelon smell, arguably even more cucumbery because you're not getting as much of the sweetness. So gently patting it in until fully absorbed. And again, if you want to go for even more moisture, especially for dry skin, you could go in with a moisturizing cream, a thicker cream before bed. I will probably use my night cream after this at nighttime until I get around to trying their Banana Souffle Moisture Cream. Look at me, I just like to choke my neck when I apply my products. So, okay, so there we go. That is all 3 products from Glow Recipe that we are giving a go for the first time today. So we're gonna see how we like this after we've been using this for like another week or 2. I'll come back, I will do a follow-up, and we will see if this will be classified as a fetch find for fabulous skin. That's it for now. Thanks for watching, guys. Let me know if you have questions, comments about anything I tried. Let me know if you've tried these products before. I'd love to hear if you have, what you think. If there's other things from the Glow Recipe line that you've tried, let me know. Bye for now.